What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's been a while since we've done a news coverage video, but I thought I'm getting out of touch with the world and I need to jump back in with both feet because shit's cray and we just need to get back into it, if you know what I am saying. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing how Amazon is getting into the gaming industry. I think that's pretty interesting. So let's get into it. Amazon unveils new cloud gaming service Luna, which I don't know if you know this, is the name of the dog in Black Ops 4 Zombies, the perk Blood Wolf Bite or whatever the hell it's called, meaning Jeff Bezos confirmed for Black Ops Cold War Zombies as a playable character. Think about it. Luna is designed for instant play on a variety of devices. Now here you can see that stupid game that I'm never going to play in the back with their controller that looks awfully similar to the Stadia controller and the Xbox controller, kind of like merged into one. Amazon is throwing its hat into the cloud gaming ring with Luna, a new game streaming technology that's coming to PCs, mobile devices, and Amazon's own Fire TV hardware. That's actually kind of cool. Starting today, customers in the US can request an invitation for early access. Oh, snap! Amazon announced at its device event on Thursday. Who the hell would go to an Amazon device event? Yo, guys, I'm going to Samsung's event. Yo, guys, I'm going to the new Apple event. They're going to announce the iPhone 12. Yo, dudes, I'm going to Amazon's event, and they're announcing the new gaming platform, Luna. What it be? Luna will be playable on Fire TV, Mac, and Windows PC, and on Android, iOS mobile devices. Amazon specifies that iOS platforms will access Luna through web apps, seemingly the company's solution to Apple's prohibitive rules for cloud-based game streaming via the App Store. That's actually kind of interesting. So how come there's not some huge lawsuit with this regarding Apple prohibiting Amazon from being able to use their platform at all? But I guess that is no different than getting on a MacBook and streaming through the web. So I guess it's actually not that big of a deal. Why doesn't Fortnite just do that? Amazon will offer subscriptions to the game channels through Luna, one of which is called Luna Plus, that will feature games such as RE7, Control, Panzer Dragoon. That sounds like a meal at a sushi restaurant. A Plague Tale Innocence, The Search 2, Yooka-Laylee, and The Impossible Lair, Iconoclast, Grid, Abzu, and Brothers Tale of Two Sons. More titles will be added over time, Amazon said in a new release. Luna will be $5.99 a month during Amazon's early access period, and the company promises that subscribers can play on two devices simultaneously with 4K resolution at 60 FPS for select titles. There's the catch. Amazon is also partnering with Ubisoft to create a gaming channel specific to that publisher. Subscribers will get access to their favorite Ubisoft titles in up to 4K resolution, mobile gameplay, and access to titles when the channel launches, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Far Cry 6, Immortals Phoenix Rising, and they will get them the same day they release. Amazon says Ubisoft's Luna channel is one of multiple channels in development that will let players access games by publisher and genre. That's actually pretty neat. It's kind of like Netflix breaking things into category and developer. That's a pretty good idea because normally we see it based into genre or, game mode, battle royale, multiplayer, FPS, adventure game, single player, stuff like that. But this actually breaks it down into publisher genre, which I think is a pretty good idea because that way people can kind of know which developers make games that they like. I know like in the PC world or in hardcore gaming, we're kind of used to that already. We kind of know what games we're buying and who's making them and stuff. But the average guy doesn't really care. He just wants to play a game. When I got back into gaming, I didn't know that 45 publishers and developers, not publishers, were making Call of Duty. It took me a while to understand what the cycle was. So I think that's good. It will allow people to be like, oh, Assassin's Creed is made by Ubisoft, and now I can kind of dive into their world and see what they have to offer. This is a good thing for publishers, in my opinion. Luna also connects to another Amazon-owned service, Twitch, in a feature that sounds similar to Google Stadia's integration with YouTube. Luna users will be able to jump into games directly from Twitch streams. I see what's going on here. Games can be played through Luna using keyboard and mouse, a Bluetooth game controller, and Amazon's own Luna controller. This not a bad looking controller, to be honest. It's a little minimalistic, but I like the purple. Luna will also support the Xbox One controller and a DualShock 4 controller. The Luna controller will be available for an introductory price of $50, connects directly to the cloud, blah, blah, blah. Amazon said its testing showed a reduction in round-trip latency when playing Luna controller with Cloud Direct versus Luna controller via Bluetooth. Jesus, so much stupid crap. Basically, it sounds like if you use the Luna controller with their cloud feature, and instead of just connecting Bluetooth to your device, it should actually have better, lower latency, 17 to 30 milliseconds. I mean, that is a lot depending on the game you're playing. Luna controller connects directly to cloud servers. Players can easily switch between screens. Okay, that's the feature you should be selling. Well, I don't know. Both of them are pretty important, such as Fire TV to mobile phone without additional pairing or configuration changes. That's pretty sweet. So it kind of links to your account or whatever, and then you switch to another screen, and then you can just continue playing. Luna will be powered by Amazon Web Services technology. International availability of the service was not announced. Amazon's take on cloud gaming sounds familiar, if not nearly identical to Google's take with Stadia, with the major exception of Luna's game channels, which will let users subscribe instead of purchasing individual games or paying for a pro tier of streaming quality. If these services that we get for streaming are either free and let you purchase the game, or are free and let you utilize your own game library, kind of like GeForce Now, or they have some sort of subscription-based platform, but allowing you to access all the games for free like Netflix. Google Stadia just really screwed the pooch with making you pay for a pro service, not even delivering it all at launch, and then making you pay for the games on top of that at full price. That would be like if Netflix charged you for a service monthly fee and then made you pay for all the movies. That just doesn't make sense to me. Amazon kind of does that with their Prime Video service, but they have a lot of free stuff on there as well. I think that Amazon's take will be more consumer friendly, and I would like to believe that they will actually launch with the features they say they are, and they're not giving any specific dates, which means they know that things aren't ready. I believe in this more than Google Stadia. However, I think xCloud is the best option so far. xCloud and GeForce Now are the best two. The problem is none of these services are perfect. So, for example, I have 5G internet in my house. That's what you need to play any of these games streaming. And it's pretty decent. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty decent. But in order to play like every type of game that I want to play, I have to have a membership to basically every single game streaming service. So the other day I wanted to play Mortal Shell. Well, they have that on GeForce Now, and I bought that game, so it let me play that. Okay, great. I wanted to play Resident Evil 7. That's on xCloud. Well, if I wanted to play Doom Eternal, that's on Google Stadia. You see what I'm trying to say? All of these are getting exclusive titles, or companies are pulling their content away from other companies because they're probably going to launch their own services in the future. It's all confusing. It's not there yet. We are on the way. This is the ground floor, but the companies all want a piece of that subscription pie, so they're going to make it as difficult as possible, and that's just going to be the way it is until things kind of smooth out. But so far, Xbox has the best methodology where they're just saying, you know what, we have a pro service for you, your pro online service. You just get that top tier online service, and we'll throw in the xCloud beta with it. And I think that's awesome. You can get a subscription for the new Xbox so that you get the top tier hardware, top tier online service, and the streaming platform if you want as well, so that you can just play games whenever you want. Their consumer friendly reach is the best so far, like I've said 59 times. However, their game library is just not the best. And since you can play third-party titles pretty much anywhere, I would still argue that it's better to either go the PC route or PlayStation 5, because then you'll get PlayStation 5's exclusives, not to mention PlayStation 5's exclusive deals they make with the third-party companies as well, where you get the content ahead of time. It's a shady business, but that's just the world we live in right now. I'm interested to see how this all plays out. Amazon doesn't seem like the company to let little things slide and kill the project overall. They do a good job of continually pushing things out there. They actually came out with a game not too long ago, and then they put it out into beta or to full release, and then they were like, you know what, guys, we got feedback from you, and they pulled it back, and now they're fixing it. I think that's pretty cool. Granted, it's a little unprofessional, but they're new to the arena. Either way, that's gonna do it for this video. We got another couple videos coming up later in the day or perhaps tomorrow, so just keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for watching. Stay skeptical. Yerp.